Hey, my fabulous friends, it's your friend Kevin, and this is your divine inspiration of the day. All right, my friends, so we have two of the same cards we've been using for the last few weeks because they work for me, and then obviously a change out deck for this coming week. This will be our card of the day that gives inspiration. Fairy Tarot cards by Radley Valentine's with illustrations by Howard David Johnson. And then we have the Archangel Oracle, brand new, 22 Archangels, I should say, Oracle by Kyle Gray. And Ariel is our sacred activist, and she's going to be with us all week long. And then, of course, Happier Me affirmation cards, just to give us a bit of a boost, a little bit of something else. Now, my two isms is I am the magic miracles are made of, and I make them happen. Intention, intention, intention. Focus, focus, focus. Where are you manifesting miracles, and what are those miracles? Sometimes we have to look at why we're not manifesting them. I am wisdom, I am light, I am a star, and I shine bright. Just upbeat, positive stuff to get us going. So our affirmation of the day: believe, receive, achieve. That's all you have to do, right on a mirror. Whatever or whenever you want to accomplish something, believe in yourself first. Then let things unfold. Now, this is a number 7 angel numerology day, which is basically being meditative, finding wisdom, finding charming, studious, or you could be that way, you could feel that way. Focus on yourself internally. Your spiritual quests are on the right path, and you're making good choices. Regarding material matters, that is, they're going to serve you well. So whatever choices you've got about your bills and your finances and your job and what you're being paid, those choices are going to be working in your favor on a 7-day. So think about this as being divine magic happening and the doors of opportunity opening. But there's also the possibility on a 7-day that you can get a little distracted by some unhealthy habits, some feelings of, oh, I'm going to do this. Like, in other words, not getting too confident with your accomplishments that you lose sight of the fact that there's got to be energy and work behind it. This is why on a 7-day, it's good to meditate, do some energy work, get some chakras balanced. Number 7 works with the planet of Venus and the sun sign, or the sign of Scorpio. So you've got to make sure there is balance. And I'd say really the words for today: magical balance and the feeling of euphoria. That's what you want. Now, card of the week: Archangel Ariel, the Lioness of God. Protect what is right and just, and let love lead the way. So Archangel Ariel brings us the confidence and the strength that we need, and the gifts of abundance. The color that she typically works with is a pale pink. It's that love of nature, that love of animals, that love of those who cannot speak for themselves. So she comes here to give us a little bit of confidence, particularly when we may find some of the things that we're thinking and saying and doing are out of alignment, or some of the things other people might be thinking, saying, and doing are out of alignment with us. Fear not, my friends. Call upon Ariel to come forward to give you the wisdom and the guidance that you really, really need, or that you really, really want, to help you So if you're finding something or someone that's really challenging you and you want to get past it, you want to move forward, you just ask, number one, your guardian angels, and number two, go to Archangel Ariel for courage and conviction, and take a little more time to come up with a peaceful, loving state that you can remain in, so that your position on whatever matters that you're finding challenging is just that one, peaceful and loving, really based on facts, based on true evidence. I like to call that the receipts, so that you don't experience kickback from those who are unwilling to listen or to understand. So ultimately, while you're standing your ground in courage and strength, you've also got to make sure you're doing it in a peaceful way, in a kind way. Otherwise, you lay yourself open to the ego that loves to stir the pot. Ego loves to come in there and get into that, we can all be sort of distracted, if you will, by stories, alarm. I was putting a video up, I don't know if it was yesterday, now that Ace of Autumn I pulled just a minute ago, that's what popped out for me. And I was alarmed really by how many of these titles were almost like headlines, like they pull you in, like shock, hot, awe, oh my gosh, oh goodness gracious, this one's fighting with that one. This one's having a problem with that one. Look what happened to this person. They got arrested. La-di-da-di-da. But then when I realized, I was clicking on these things and they were opening up. And a few times I've clicked on them and I thought, that's what I'm doing. These algorithms are shooting me towards what I'm poking my nose in I shouldn't be doing. So, got a new way of being. The 3 dots next to those titles, I just push not interested. All right, I'm using the Fairy Tarot because the Fairy Tarot is known as the self-esteem deck. Fairies, just like Beatrice, Gertrude, how they showed up for me, they work with people, particularly people who care about Earth, care about the animals, care about Mother Nature, care about doing good things for the Earth. You have got the fairies on your side and they'll do whatever you need them to do to boost you. However, they also can be a bit ratchet. So if you are not that kind of person and you are not kind to animals, not kind to Mother Earth, I think all of you are, don't expect help from them. In fact, sometimes they can get in the way and be a little mischievous. All right, I'm just going to pull this card. Let's see what happens. The suits in this deck are split up into seasons. Spring, summer, autumn and winter. They do work with tarot, the traditional tarot. But here we have the star, which is a major arcana. And what it's basically saying is, look to the future with hope and optimism. So I'm going to say, really, just like last week, get your manifestation going. Get your pictures of what you want. We've got our fairies sitting here, kind of with the crystal ball going on, but she's got several of them. Look at this, and then she's looking at all these stars around her, like she's making wishes. Looking to the future for hope and optimism, the power of faith moves mountains. Happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. What I love about the month of June, particularly in the Northern Hemisphere, which is where I'm from, the month of June heralds the sign of Gemini, social, fun, the twins, and also the summer. It's where all of Earth that has released itself from the winter through the springtime, the growth, things coming up, grass is being cut. I got some new kittens next door that have just been born about maybe a month, 6 weeks ago. They're right about being weaned by their mama. This kind of thing. And I'd say that with this card in Ariel, it is time to wait to make your wishes known. It is time to step forward on the right foot. And when it comes to people who perhaps are saying, well, I'm not really sure about this or that, once again, I've been guided to tell you to stick a keep out sign around your secrets and your dreams and your wishes. There will always be those who, while you grow and while you expand and while you take on these wonderful new tools that you're learning, your self-esteem goes up, your confidence goes up. Who doesn't want that? There are going to be folks who are not in that lane, folks that you might know, people that you may feel like while you're growing and you're expanding and you're changing, they're not sure they want you to change. They would like for you to sit at that position you've always sat in. Now, many of your good friends that love you and care about you are going to be cheering you on. They're going to be in your bleacher section. I've experienced that. I'm just saying that there will be those who don't quite get it. So this is the time right now to believe. Let your mind release the challenges. See them fading away. The minute you let go of the challenges and you see them fading away, joy will come in to take its place. And you can see that true faith lights, like these sparkly little, fairy lights in front of you along the starry night, because it's getting lighter and lighter and lighter in the evening. So these skies are painting these incredible pictures. You should follow that with the incredible picture you've got for what's going to happen next. Look at life as this wonderful, magical adventure, and everything that comes next for you being a wonderful, magical adventure. There's absolutely no room for absolutely any self-doubt, which is really why I believe the Fairy Tarot popped up for me today. You've got to let your faith grow. Just like the constellations up in the sky, let them guide you. Let your spirit and your heart sing. I think it's kind of one of those things that when we have faith in ourselves and confidence in ourselves, the spring in your step, that effervescence, that kind of energy, that self-esteem, that self-confidence, the strength and the courage of Archangel Ariel, just roaring through, clearing the way, saying, I'm going to take you on, but I'm going to be kind about it. When we have that zest for life, it shows. And it's that lifted vibration that you want, that you need, particularly on a 7-day. I'm hoping that makes sense. Beatrice, Gertrude, they're in a garden. And back out in the garden, outside. She's saying, Gertrude, okay, wait. Beatrice is saying, stop and smell the roses. Gertrude's saying, stop smelling them, pick them, put them in the vase, and, get yourself a bouquet, is what she's saying. I'm liking both of them. Treat yourself well. Treat animals well. Here's a little thing I learned from somebody who works a lot with fairies. If you've got a garden and you've got a home and you've got a little peaceful place, create a little fairy garden for yourself. Put little treats out and ask them to come visit, and they will. You could maybe take a book and sit by a tree and quietly meditate, thinking, visualizing, those kind of things, and just ask your fairy guides to come. And they will. All right, my friends, until tomorrow, much love. And thank you. Liking, subscribing, all of those things. Don't forget to go to the website, www.kevincross.com. Look for events. I got an event coming up on June the 7th. Many of you have signed up for already. Thank you. And we'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Hey everybody, we hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe and share it with all your friends. Here's a QR code if you decide you'd like to get a private personal reading with me. I'm available most evenings and on the weekends. Just go over to the website, book in what session, 30 minutes, 60 minutes, and then fill in the contact information and I'll be back in touch. And if you feel kind enough, here is a link to my donation button. Energy exchange of any amount is always gratefully received. Until next time, be well, be blessed, and thanks so much for watching. Bye.